let's journey back to a time of incredible secrets and even more incredible courage. A time when freedom itself had its own secret geography, one that was written in whispers and sung in the dark. This is the story of the Underground Railroad. Just imagine for a second, what if the world around you was actually a secret map? What if every song you heard, every quilt you saw hanging on a line, held a hidden meaning? A life or death message that was meant only for you. For thousands of people, this wasn't a thought experiment. It was the reality of their journey. So, it all starts with a monumental decision to run. But where do you go? How do you even start? You'd hear these whispers of a railroad, but the very first thing you had to learn to survive was that it wasn't made of tunnels and it certainly wasn't a train. Right, so let's get one thing straight. This railroad wasn't built from steel and steam. No. It was a network forged from something way stronger. Human connection and sheer defiance. It was a chain of helping hands, stretching for hundreds and hundreds of miles. And really, that gets to the heart of it all. This was so much more than just a system of logistics. It was a massive web of human courage woven by the passengers, the people seeking freedom, and the conductors and station masters who risked everything right alongside them. Now, to navigate this web, you had to learn a whole new language, a new way of seeing everything. The world you thought you knew, well, it completely transformed into a crazy landscape, a series of secret signs and signals all pointing you in one direction, north. Look at some of these. A quilt hanging on a clothesline with a wagon wheel pattern, that might mean it's time to pack your things, get ready to go. A spiritual you hear being sung in the fields, that's not just a song, it's a set of instructions. And at night, the sky itself becomes your compass. The spirituals were just ingenious. You might be out there and hear a song drift over the fields with a line like, "Follow the drinking gourd." To most people, it's just a simple, beautiful lyric. But if you're fleeing for your life, that's not a lyric, it's a lifeline. And here's the genius of it. The drinking gourd, it's the Big Dipper. It looks like a ladle, right? And those two stars on the outer edge of its cup, they point directly to Polaris, the North Star. Just like that, a simple folk song becomes an unbreakable celestial map to freedom. It's incredible. Of course, a map is one thing, but you could never make this journey alone. You had to rely on this hidden army of allies, people from all walks of life, black and white, who formed the real backbone of this silent resistance. And then you have Harriet Tubman, probably the most famous conductor of them all. In her own words, just capture her incredible power and resolve. Just listen. "I never ran my train off the track, and I never lost a passenger." I mean, can you imagine? She didn't just escape once. She went back again and again into the darkness she knew so well to guide others out. And this table here, it just goes to show how organized this whole thing was. This wasn't random at all. You had agents planning the routes, sending coded messages. You had brakemen who would handle getting you from one safe spot to the next. And you had stockholders, people who provided the money, the food, the clothing, to keep it all running. Every single role was absolutely vital. But here's the thing. For every step you took north, the danger didn't just disappear. Nope. In a lot of ways, it actually got worse. The law of the land itself was being used as a weapon, and it cast this long, dark shadow over the entire country. This piece of legislation changed everything. The Fugitive Slave Act of 1850. It basically meant that even if you made it to a so-called free state in the north, you were still not safe. The law forced all citizens, even people who hated slavery, to help capture and return anyone seeking freedom. All of a sudden, there was no real sanctuary left inside the United States. So this created a really stark new reality. Yeah, the northern states, they offered a chance, but they weren't the final destination. The goalposts were moved. The true finish line had to be here. It even became known as Canaan, like the biblical promised land, because it was the one place American law couldn't touch it. The only place you could truly, finally, be free. So, after all of that, all the courage, the secret language, this unbelievably intricate network of people, what was the result? What's the legacy of this incredible movement? Well, the number is just staggering. An estimated 100,000 people, 100,000 souls found their way to freedom through this web of human courage. Think about that. It was one of the most successful acts of mass civil disobedience moments in American history. A quiet rebellion that absolutely roared with significance. But, and this is so important, as these words from Harriet Tubman remind us, reaching freedom wasn't a simple, happy ending. Crossing that line, it was the end of one enormous struggle, but it was also the beginning of a brand new one. The challenge of building a life from scratch, often with absolutely nothing, as a stranger in a strange land. And that really leaves us with something to think about. There's no doubt the Underground Railroad pushed the nation closer and closer to the Civil War. But was its true power in that big political shift? Or was it found in each and every one of those 100,000 individual stories of defiance, each one a powerful testament to the unbreakable human need to be free?